Hello everyone, welcome to the Bug Expert channel. In this video, we will talk about solutions for friends who encounter the error starting game problem that PC and console players encounter in Overwatch 2. This situation encountered by the players is usually caused by the density of the game's servers or the maintenance of the servers. Of course, we may encounter such an error not only because of this problem, but also because of many problems. For this, we can reach the solution of the problem by following the suggestions below. Before we show you solutions, we will briefly talk about the forum. You can forward various errors you encounter to the community on the forum portal we have opened. For this, if your problem continues or if you encounter a different problem, you can get a quick response by sharing it on the forum portal. We care about your questions and suggestions. The fact that game developers take care of the game can cause such problems. For this, we can understand what is causing the problem by checking the servers. Of course, not only due to the maintenance of the game, but also the crash of the servers can cause us to encounter this problem. We can observe using the down detector site to check the servers of the Overwatch 2 game. While checking the Blizzard Twitter official account, we came across a tweet. So, as stated, the problem is stated to be server related. For this, the developers started to do research to improve this situation. The fact that the Battle.net program does not run as an administrator can cause us to encounter many errors. If the permission to install the file on the storage is not allowed, running it as an administrator will help us solve this problem. Let's run the Battle.net application by enabling the administrator privilege via compatibility and check if the problem persists. We will verify the game file integrity and ensure that any missing or incorrect files are scanned and downloaded. This process may try to solve it to some extent. For this, let's choose the game Overwatch 2 by running the Battle.net application. Then click the setting icon and click Scan and Repair. After the verification process is complete, you can run the game and check if the problem persists. Internet connection problems can cause many errors. For this, we can eliminate the problem by typing a few commands from the command prompt. Let's type CMD in the start search screen and run it as administrator. Paste the lines of code in the article into the command prompt, respectively, and press enter. After the process is complete, if the Battle.net program is open, let's close it completely and run it again and check if the problem persists. Turn your modem off, wait 20 seconds, and turn it back on. During this process, your IP address will change and will prevent various network problems. If the problem persists, let's move on to another suggestion. We can eliminate the problem by defining the default Google DNS server to the Internet. For this, right-click the Internet icon in the lower right corner and click Open Network and Internet Settings. Click on the Change Adapter Options option on the screen that opens. After this process, right-click on the Ethernet option and open the Properties menu. Then double-click on the Internet Protocol version 4 option and perform the operation in the video. After the processes are completed, you can check if the problem persists by running the game. If none of these suggestions work for your computer, we may be able to resolve the issue by performing the configured port setting for Overwatch 2. Type Windows Defender Firewall in the start search screen and run it. Click on Advanced Settings on the left side of the screen that opens. Select the Inbound Rules option on the left side of the screen that opens and click the New Rules option on the right. Select the Port option on the screen that opens and proceed. Then, let's continue the process by setting the TCP option and pasting the port in the article. Then, let's move forward by selecting the Allow the Connection option and continue by enabling all three features. After this process, let's save the name of the port we created. After successfully performing this operation, let's set the UDP port. In the same way, click on the New Rule option and select the UDP option. After this process, let's give the port name by applying the previous settings in the same way and save the process. After completing the operation successfully, you can check if the problem persists by running the game. Yes, in this section, we talked about solutions for friends who encounter this error on PC. In our next steps, we will talk about solutions for friends who encounter the error in the title on the console. As I explained at the beginning of the video, this error appears to be a server or software problem. For this, you should always check the Overwatch servers first. If the servers and software are in place as they should, let's list the do's for the console. PlayStation, Xbox and Nintendo Switch users can fix the problem by editing the DNS connection. PlayStation 4 users must first open the settings menu in order to change their DNS address. For this, open the home screen of your PS4 and click on the settings icon in the shortcut bar at the bottom. Select the network option in the settings drop-down list. Select Set up Internet Connection in the network settings list that opens. If you are using an Ethernet cable to connect to your router, select Use LAN. If you are using Wi-Fi to connect to your router, select Use Wi-Fi. Select Custom on the screen that opens. After selecting the Custom option, select the Do Not Specify option. After this process, let's continue our process by touching the Manual option. After this process, save the settings I showed on the screen by setting the primary and secondary DNS. After the save process is complete, run the game and check if the issue persists. If you have a PlayStation 5 console, go to your PS5's home screen and click the gear icon near the top right corner to open the settings menu. Select the network option in the settings list. Click on Settings in the drop-down menu. Then click on Set up Internet Connection. Then select the network your PS5 is currently connected to and tap on the Advanced Settings option. Click on DNS Settings in the drop-down menu and select Manual. After this process, set the primary and secondary DNS as I showed on the screen. After the process is complete, you can run the game and check if the problem persists. If you're playing Overwatch 2 on Xbox One, go to your Xbox One's home screen and press the Xbox button on your Xbox controller to launch the guide menu. Then go to the System menu by tapping the gear icon on the far right. Select the Settings option on the listed screen. Go to the Network menu on the left side of the screen that opens and select the Network Settings option. On the new screen that opens, select the Advanced Settings option. Then select DNS Settings and click on Manual. After this process, set the primary and secondary DNS that I showed on the screen and save. After the process is complete, you can run the game and check if the problem persists. If you're playing Overwatch 2 on Xbox Series S or X, go to your Xbox's home screen and click the Settings icon. Click Network Settings in the General category and click Advanced Settings in the Setup Wireless Network category. Click on the DNS Settings option in the Advanced Settings and select the Manual option to set the primary and secondary DNS we show on the screen and save the transactions. After the save process is complete, you can run the game and check if the problem persists. If you're playing Overwatch 2 on Nintendo Switch, click the gear icon on the shortcut bar to access your Nintendo Switch's main menu and open the System Settings menu. Scroll down to the Internet section located in the System Settings menu. Select the Internet Settings option on the right and select the network your Nintendo Switch is currently connected to. After this process, select Change Settings. Then scroll down to DNS Settings and change it to Manual. After this process, set the DNS address shown on the screen and save it and check if the problem persists by running the game. If none of these procedures is the solution for you, refresh the power button on the back of your modem by turning it off and on. Then restart your console and connect to your internet and check if the problem persists. Yes, in this video we have provided information on how to fix the Overwatch 2 error starting game issue. If you are encountering various errors, you can reach the community with your questions by accessing the forum portal we have opened. By supporting us, we can expand our community. Thank you.